even talked directly to families who were impacted by violence of last week, and particularly women in our community. Speaking to them and apologizing, quite frankly, for how my words or my messaging seem to be misconstrued.
Today, Mayor LaToya Cantrell is apologizing for comments where she said women play a role in the violence in our city, and she stressed the killings were not random. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for watching. I'm Katie Moore. Charisse is on assignment tonight. We have been in touch with some of those families from the violence last week, and the ones we spoke with say they haven't heard from the mayor, certainly not an apology. The Mayor Cantrell's statement comes a few days after she said women are also involved in criminal activity and said the Rance shootings were not random. Alyssa Curtis has been following this controversy for us. She's joining us live tonight with the latest. Alyssa, what else did the mayor have to say?
Yeah, Katie, the mayor seemed upset that her words would ever hurt a grieving family. Like you guys just heard, she said that she has reached out directly to some of those families of victims and has since apologized. We've reached out to 2 families who lost young women in what would have been the time frame of what Mayor Cantrell was saying last week and the time frame of which she was referring to. Asia Davis's family and Jediamond Jones's family have both told us that they have not heard from the mayor.
None of these acts are random at all. And what we have to understand that women also play a role in violent activity in our city.
Those were Mayor Cantrell's comments hours after 3 women had been shot and killed in New Orleans in 2 separate incidents. 5 days later, she backtracked.
From my heart to you all, and I'm a woman, I'm a black woman and a part of this community as well, and have a child as well. That's a woman, so forgive me.
28-year-old Asia Davis was gunned down Thursday, May 11th at the intersection of Mayo Boulevard and the I-10 service road. Jediamond Jones and Imani Williams, both 20, were killed outside a hookah lounge on North Claiborne early Friday morning. In the midst of grieving, the young women's families had to hear the mayor's comments. Comments Davis's family told WWL-TV were not warranted. Cantrell says she apologized directly to victims' family members. According to the mayor, they forgave her.
I was able to have the healthy dialogue, and then having been told that I was forgiven, it's power in that on both sides. For the family, with me respecting and having a better understanding and appreciation for them and their family and their loved ones, but also the exchange for them respecting my point of view as well.
But at least 2 of the victims' families have not spoken with the mayor. Davis's family says there has been no call whatsoever. Jones's father tells me he nor Jones's mother has spoken with the mayor, but says, quote, if she wants to speak to me, she can have my number. While Cantrell stood firm in her apology, she also stood firm in some of her previous comments. She says she should not have lumped all incidents together, but says women have been involved in crime.
As I talk about from the investigative standpoint, that we're just seeing again, young women are increasingly associating themselves with people that are involved in illegal or criminal activity.
Which incident specifically, she wouldn't say.
Now, we asked the mayor's office which families she spoke to specifically in hopes to get more clarification. They told us they did not want to go into specifics. We want to mention this is not the first time the mayor has been accused of being insensitive towards victims of crimes. Last year, she was seen sitting in court on the side of the suspect, of an armed robbery suspect, and seemingly ignoring the crime victim. We also want to point out the NOPD did tell us today an arrest has been made in connection to Asia Davis's killing. Reporting live at City Hall, Alyssa Curtis, Eyewitness News.
Okay, Alyssa, thank you.